Hey, y'all, what's up? This is Coach Paul. God has qualified me, and I'm bringing to y'all another one of these Move Monday episodes. As usual, everybody, watch this. If you don't move that person, those people, those places, those things, those ideas, and those thoughts, they are definitely going to move you. And I promise you this, you don't want to go where they're going to move you to. That, my friends, is 100% a promise. All right. Let us get off into the content of the day. Now, I have been asking God and pondering on what today's episode will be about. And it was profound how the content for the day had came to me. Now, first, I want to say this before we get off into the content. Listen, everybody. Move Mondays is always about what it is. What is it? Whether it's a thought, people, places, things, persons, whatever. What is it that's in the way of our greatness? And again, the reason why I do it on Mondays is we can start the week off right? When we get up Monday morning and get ready to go to work, instead of us having depression on our mind, instead of us having anxiety on our mind, instead of us having on my mind, I'm going to a place that I hate. Let us be motivated to do what we need to do to move whatever it is out of the way so that we can move into our greatness. That's what this is all about. Because like I say it all the time, all of us has greatness in us. The world is the way it is because too many of us aren't walking in it. Let me say that again. All of us has greatness in us. One of the reasons why the world is the way it is because it's too many of us not walking in it. That's what Move Mondays are about. What do we need to move? Who do we need to move? Where do we need to move? Is it us that we need to move? Whatever the case may be, let's figure that thing out, right? And work together so that, again, we can make this thing, as the song says, make this land a better land than the one in which we live. We can make this world a better place by us doing what it is that we were created to do, what we were meant to do when we walk in the real meaning and purpose of each and every one of our lives. That's what this is all about. So, all right, let me get up into what I'm going to talk about today. So like I said, y'all, I was pondering on what it is that I'm supposed to have some conversations about, again, with me, with us, today for Move Monday, right? And so this morning I decided that, I was going to wash my car because one of the things that I don't take my car to the car wash because if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And that's the same thing about our greatness. The only way that our greatness is going to be done right is if we don't put it off on somebody else and do it ourselves. All right, that's another episode and another title. Now, anyway, so I'm outside washing my car. And as I was washing my car, I heard these loud screeching noises of a bunch of crows making the crow sounds, whatever those sounds are. They making these, and it's loud, it's annoying, and it's literally near me. And what I mean by near me, so I'm hearing this sound, it's near, and I looked and noticed that it's right, the sound was coming from a light pole that was to the right of the entrance to my house. That's how close it was, right? And so as I'm hearing this sound, again, it's getting louder and it's getting more because it's more crows coming. I look up at the light pole And I recognize that it's the crows are after this red-tailed hawk. The red-tailed hawk was perched up on top of the light pole, and these hawks were at this crow. I mean, these crows were at this hawk relentlessly, right? Relentlessly, they at this hawk. And eventually the hawk flew away and they gave chase behind the hawk. And not only did they chase the hawk, it was a couple of other species of birds that joined in to help these crows chase away this hawk. And so when I thought about that whole situation, it was a few second situation. But when I thought about that whole situation, few things came to mind. First thing was there was a warning sign and an alarm. These crows were given a loud warning, a loud alarm as to the possibility of something ain't right. My question to us is, are you and are we hearing the alarms and the warning signs that's loud enough to let us know that something is going on in our lives that's not right, and it's attached to our greatness or lack of greatness? Is there some alarms? Is there some warning signs that is loud that's coming at you to tell you, hey, pay attention, watch this? Because just like that hawk, whatever it is that the warning signs and the alarms is giving us this alert for, it's because just like that hawk, there's something, someplace, something, some person, some thought, or some idea that's coming to devour us, that's coming to kill us. Because that's what that hawk was basically doing. Those crows were protecting something of value, something that they valued a great deal from that hawk. And again, here's another question. Is our greatness valuable enough to us that we're going to hear the alarm, hear the warning signs, and do what we need to do to protect it? Because again, just like that hawk had came to kill and devour, the Bible says the exact same thing about the enemy, seeking whom he may devour. Prowleth about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. The thief comes except but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that hawk, obviously, I'm not saying that hawk was a devil, but it reminded me of what the enemy of our souls is trying to do, what the enemy of your greatness is trying to do. And let me say this, because Flip Wilson used to have a television show and called a Flip Wilson show. And then part of the show had this skit or this little segment where it was a character called Geraldine. Excuse me. And Geraldine would always say, the devil made me do it. And I want to say this, the devil ain't making many of us not walk in our greatness, because he can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. He can't make me do anything that I don't want to do. However, just like that hawk, he's trying to kill us. Just like that hawk, he's trying to destroy us. Just like that hawk, again, and I'm not calling anybody or anything that God has made evil, but just think about those people, those places, those things, those ideas, those thoughts that we are attached to, that's not, watch this, that's not adding to or strengthening our greatness or helping us to walk into our greatness. If it's not designed to do that, it's designed to devour us. It's designed to kill us. And just like all of those crows, warning signs, alarms are going off telling us something is trying to get you. So my question, I'm asking questions on this one. My question is, let me say this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. These things can come in the form of depression. These things can come in the form of anxiety. These things can come in the form of deciding to live beneath who you are, living in mediocrity, living outside of your greatness, living outside who God has called you and I to be. These things can be other words for that red-tailed hawk. These things can be other words for that red-tailed hawk. It doesn't necessarily have to be some preacher that's coming to take us. It could be some of these things that we got going on in our lives. So who is the alarm or warning sign telling you to detach from? Who is this warning sign or alarm telling you that you need to go to? Who is this warning sign or alarm telling you that you need to connect with? Because like I said earlier, watch this. Like I said earlier, it was a bunch of crows. So it was like-minded people. It was like-minded creatures. It was like-minded things that gathered together to do what they needed to do to protect that thing that was important to them. Why am I saying that? Because many of us try to do our greatness by ourselves. That's one of the reasons the crow was looking for an opportunity to catch what everyone was looking to catch by itself. But because those crows, it was a bunch of them, it couldn't happen. They didn't allow it to happen. And so many of us miss our greatness. Many of us miss our extraordinary potential. Many of us miss the blessings, the gifts, the talents, the abilities that God has prepared for us or that belong to us because we try to do it by ourselves. All I need is me and Jesus, or me and God got our own thing. All right. Think about that. Now, like I said earlier, not only that it was a bunch of like-minded creatures that got together to protect, which we all need. We need some like-minded individuals. We need to be in some like-minded places. We need to be doing some like-minded things. We need to have some like-minded ideas and thoughts and visions with people that's going in the direction that we're going, or that's invested in what we have and wants to help us to protect what that is. And us being one of those like-minded individuals that's helping to protect somebody else's vision and greatness as well. Also, I talked about how it was some other birds that came along, some other species of birds that came along and helped the crows chase away the hawk. Who helping you? Who's helping you walk in your greatness? Who are some other people, places, and things that, watch this, that normally wouldn't even be with you, that God sent and said, yep, I need you to cross paths with this person or these people or these places or these things so they could assist you in protecting your greatness and walking in your greatness. Who's being sent? Who's helping protect you? Are you doing this thing alone, or are you trying to do this thing your way? Because the last time I looked, ain't no I and win. There's not an I. I tell people all the time, there's not a letter I in the word recovery for a reason. Because recovery, and just like life, is a we thing. It's a us thing, not an I thing. What did God say to Adam? Man must not be alone. And that wasn't limited, right, to just man having a woman. He needed other people as well. That's why he told Noah when he built the ark, make sure that everything that go on that boat with you can reproduce. Because y'all gonna need more people. And that's that's another reason why many of us miss our mark. Because either we don't have people or we have the wrong people. And I had to watch this. This is so profound, yet simple. I had to learn because there were some people who was being separated from my life that I didn't want to be separated. I tried everything that I could to keep these people in my life. And the thing about it was I had to realize that they're not bad people, but they wasn't adding value. They're not bad people, but they weren't the people that God wanted me to have a part of what it is that he wanted me to walk in. My purpose and my meaning in life. I liked how Tyler Perry said it in one of his clips. He said, God put people in our lives for a season and some for a lifetime. And the problem with many of us, here's why we miss our greatness. And he didn't say that, but I'm adding to this. Here's our problem. The people that's supposed to be there for a lifetime, we push away. And the people that's supposed to be there only for a season, we do everything we can to keep ourselves attached to them. And then we wonder why we get up Monday morning and we depressed. We wondering why, life is all messed up. Life is not complete. Life doesn't have a sense of fulfillment. I don't feel like I'm in my purpose. I feel like I'm missing something that I'm supposed to be or supposed to be doing. It's because you just like that red-tailed hawk. You by yourself. And you trying to do it by yourself. And many times, watch this, there's many things that's gathering together against you and I and chasing us away from our greatness. And sometimes, y'all, that person that's chasing you from your greatness the most is you. And it's because of what you got going on in here and in here. Guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flow the issues of life. Lean not into your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge me, and I'll direct your paths. That's what it says. That's what it says. And watch this. With the illustration that I used today, he sent a bunch of crows to save somebody's greatness. He sent a bunch of crows. Stop trying to be by yourself. Stop trying to do it out your way. Get out of your own way. Get rid of those people. Again, that doesn't mean that they're bad people. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that their season is up. Get rid of those people. Watch this. Not only get rid of those people, get connected to the people that God wants you and I to be connected to. Because your greatness is not a solo and a solitary thing. It's a community, relationship with community type of thing. So what is that community? Are you going to hang with a bunch of those crows that chased away that red-tailed hawk? Or are you going to be that red-tailed hawk? Or are you going to let that red-tailed hawk keep on devouring and killing your greatness, your extraordinary potential, all of these wonderful things that God has prepared for you and for me? That's a question that only we can answer. So I want to have some conversations around this, because again, that was a simple, quick thing, but it was so profound and it had a whole lot of meaning to it. So I'm gonna get ready to land this plane and I'm gonna ask these questions. What are the alarms and the warning signs that hawk is coming? Whose Who is it? What is it? Where is it that's trying to kill and devour your greatness? Who's helping you? Who's helping protect your greatness? Who's helping develop your greatness? Who's helping you to walk in your greatness? Who's helping you to share your greatness? Are you doing it by yourself? That's why it's not working. Are you doing it your way? That's why it's not working. Are you doing the alternative? That's why it's not working. Let's make that thing work. Because again, you and I have to move something because we have greatness to do. With that being said, I love every last one of y'all. It's absolutely nothing you can do about it until we meet again. Be well. Do the next right thing. God bless every last one of you. And if you looking for a butt, it's going to always be easy to find one. That, my friends, is a promise. This is Coach Paul. I'm going to sign out. Deuces.